What about conscientiousness? Well, Trump famously does not drink or use recreational drugs. So he prioritizes his sobriety and alertness over the transient pleasures of substance use.
I can honestly say I never had a beer in my life, okay?
Right.
It's one of my only good traits. I don't drink.
I also cannot see how he could juggle all the activities that he has been involved in, even the ghostwriting aided production of 19 books, not a trivial accomplishment, to say the least of all his other businesses and projects, without a true work ethic. He's up at 5:30 a.m., a sign of the so-called morningness, the preference for early rather than late hours, which is associated temperamentally with both agreeableness and conscientiousness. Night owls tend as well to be more neurotic and to display more symptoms of personality disorder. Trump seems to be active and working, as well as gathering information about the state of things from TV, until about midnight each day. That's a long day of movement. He has a reputation for being a veritable whirlwind of activity in general, a description I find credible given his strenuous campaign schedule, high openness and extroversion, and early morning preference, all despite his relatively advanced age. On the openness side, I suspect Trump is more interested in ideas than aesthetics. That is two aspects into which openness differentiates. He's not an intellectual, nor an artist, so I wouldn't place him in the upper echelons of the distribution of this trait. But no one average or below devotes any attention, for example, to writing books. And the number of books the typical person has written is zero. The diversity of his career is another testament to his trait openness. Trump is clearly a serial entrepreneur type. And he's also very interested in the entertainment world, for better or worse. That gives him commonality with those who inhabit the world of the arts, and is part of what makes him a very strange Republican indeed. So why does Trump set so many people on edge? To recapitulate, he is exceptionally extroverted, particularly with regard to the aspect of assertiveness. He's also low in politeness. Now that combination has some overlap with narcissism, not surprising in a figure who has been in the spotlight and strived to be for so many years. However, he is genuinely compassionate, really quite surprisingly so, and appears on the basis of his behavior to be relatively or perhaps even markedly conscientious. The presence of those aspects and traits mitigates against what could otherwise be the dangers associated with narcissism.